Hi everybody, it is the 17th of August 2022 and Modern Warfare 2 2022 edition. The beta is a few short weeks away and the full release is a few short months away. So maybe if you've been away from Call of Duty for too long, a bit like me, you'll want to start getting ready for the beta. Remember, it will be a free beta as well, and getting ready for the full release. And what better place to do that than within Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2019, probably the greatest Call of Duty of the last few years, although I think Black Ops gives it a run for its money. So what do you want to do? Well, if you're really rusty, my advice to you is to run a kind of a speed and accuracy drill. So in order to do that before you jump into public matches, which obviously you can just do, it's a bit like riding a bike, isn't it? Call of Duty, it comes back to you eventually, but it can be a bit embarrassing when you're in a public match when you're a bit rusty. So if you go down to the bottom and go into a private match and then go into local game, we're going to create a local game. So we press Y. I'm on the Xbox, but I guess that's triangle on PlayStation, I think. And then we want to go to game setup, and I like to set it up on Euphrates Bridge because this is quite a big open map, so you've got plenty of room to see around. And I like to set it up as a team deathmatch, and I have no friendly bots on my side at all, but depending on how confident you are, have like 10 or 11 enemy bots. Now just have them as recruit, because in effect all the bots are in this game, they're just moving targets. The idea isn't for them to be really accurate and to kill you, it's just to enable you to get back your speed, get back your accuracy, for you to be able to build back in those muscle memories that will make playing Call of Duty so much more fun when Modern Warfare 2, the beta and then the full release comes out. So do something like that. If you're not feeling too confident, whack down the number of enemies, and then you want to go into the game rules and put a 20-minute time limit in, whack up the score limit. You're probably not going to play for this long, but it's going to enable you to play for as long as you like to kind of get used to it again. And then we want to go to player. What have we got? We don't want any of those. Team. Here we go. So radar. So what I would suggest you have it is, I think it's disabled when you first come down to this section, but turn it on to normal sweep and have weapon pings on minimap enabled, because again, so this kind of simulates a little bit like when you have a UAV up, because this enables you to get into the practice of looking at the minimap as well. So you're looking up at the minimap, where are the enemies, and working out where they're coming from, and just getting you into that routine of not only looking at the main screen but looking at the minimap. This is especially important if you've been playing a lot of, say, games like DayZ or PUBG, which don't have an active small minimap for you to check things out on. Gameplay, I would suggest you go to spawn ammo mags and put it on maximum. The next thing you'll want to do is you'll want to go into the weapons and set yourself up, a couple of weapons that are going to be in Modern Warfare 2 2022. So I've got an M4A1 set up. I've just put a bigger mag on it. I've put a lightweight suppressor, not the monolith, and I've just got a hollow sight. You could put a magnified sight if you wanted to. Gone with the RPG as my secondary. Always good fun, the RPG. I think, if Modern Warfare 2 2022 is anything like Modern Warfare 2019, the multiplayer, I'll probably be running a setup just like this, but perhaps maybe with a magnified sight on, and then set up another, say, a submachine gun. So we know the MP5 is going to be in Modern Warfare 2022. I've just gone a bigger mag. I've gone with a iron sight, so I think it's always good to get used to iron sights again, and with a pistol as a secondary. Again, play it however you want. Lethals, I probably would recommend actually having your tactical as the stim, because again, this is probably going to be like a clutch thing. The fact that you can give yourself a quick heal after you get blatted can help. As far as field upgrades, probably go with the ammo box, just so in case you run out of ammo. Kill streaks, I wouldn't particularly use the kill streaks to kill the bots, because that's not what this is about. But I would probably choose the kill streaks that you want to become more familiar with, the ones that you control. So I'm thinking here, especially like the cruise missile. There will be a cruise missile in Modern Warfare 2 2022, so maybe have that and then just practice using it. But don't go for the auto ones. Or I've got the auto ones here, but just don't use them. If you want a bit of fun, you can always go for the gunship, because the beauty of these local matches is that everything is unlocked for you to play with. And then we just we dive in. So looking forward to Modern Warfare 2 2022. I mean, love Modern Warfare 2019, absolutely fantastic. Really loved Cold War. I think if Cold War had had the 3-year development cycle that at least Modern Warfare 2019 had, I mean, I personally think Modern Warfare 2019 I think they would be developing that for 5 years. There was so much content in that game, especially when you include Warzone as well. Love Cold War, and unfortunately just Vanguard didn't do it, did it? It looked good, could have played good. Here we go, but they got too many things wrong in that game. So here we go. So this is just all about killing bots. So try and maximise your kills per magazine. Okay, so there you go. So you get the idea. Play for as long as you want. Again, when you first start getting back into it, don't play for too long. But you'll pretty much, after a few games, it'll start to come back to you. And then just jump into those public matches and enjoy it. I know on Xbox there's still plenty of people playing this game, so you can still get a great game of ordinary team deathmatch or domination and enjoy what I think is one of the greatest Call of Duties ever made, and definitely one of the greatest Call of Duties of the modern era. And again, so looking forward to Modern Warfare 2022 in a couple of weeks for the beta, and then a couple of months for the full release. That's enough from me. If you enjoyed the video, hit like. If you want to see more of the same, press subscribe, and I will of course see you again soon.